Okay, in this lesson, we are going to go over what happens when we are trying to calculate the probability of two events when they are not mutually exclusive. So what that means is it's actually possible for them to occur at the same time. So this is why we have a Venn diagram, so you guys can see how it's possible. Let's consider the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to put them into this Venn diagram based on if they're prime or if they're odd. All right, so the odd numbers that we have are 1. Is 1 a prime number? Actually, we don't consider 1 as a prime number just because it is supposed to be divisible by 1 and itself, but it's the same. So 1 is just odd. Let's take a look at 2. So 2 is a prime number, but it is not odd, so it will go over here. 3 is a prime number. That is also an odd number. 4 is neither. So we will not put that in this diagram at all. How about 5? 5 is a prime number that is also odd. 6 is neither. So we're just not going to include that in the diagram at all. 7 is a prime number, and it is also odd. So we'll put that there. And 8 is not here at all because it's not prime, nor is it an odd number. So if I ask you guys, what's the probability that between the numbers 1 through 8, right? So I'm going to start with union, and that's the or. All right? So what is the probability that I would choose a prime number or an odd number? To make this clear, I'm going to use some color coding. So the sample set consists of 8 numbers. So we're going to do it here. We know our denominator is going to be 8, right? So if I look at it, what is the probability of choosing a prime number? Well, it should be 4 out of 8 plus the probability that I would choose an odd number, which is also 4 out of 8. So I'm going to add 4 out of 8. But the problem with this is I've counted these three numbers twice. I've counted them when I did the blue circle, and I also counted them when I did the orange circle. And what that means is I have to subtract off that 3 out of 8. So I have to take off that 3 out of 8 because I did it twice. So I'm just going to take off one of them. So I'm only counting it once. All right, and so what we'll have is 8 out of 8 minus 3. So that will give us 5 out of 8. And you'll notice that there are 5 numbers in this diagram, right? You have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 2. So the final answer will be 5 out of 8. Now, if we are considering the probability that we get both of them, the intersection, and of course, that's our intersection. So this is the and. This is the and that's the center of our Venn diagram where it's both prime and it's odd. So that will give us 3 out of 8 total. All right. So here will be or, and that is the and.